Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. This is our first module in elementary mechanics. That is to say, first lecture, first problem in elementary mechanics. While in fact this is our 76th module in mechanics. What we have done, we have simply renamed our course mechanics as elementary mechanics. The reason for this is that in past we had started only one course, that was mechanics. Okay, till that time we had not started other courses of physics like fluid mechanics, statistical mechanics, quantum mechanics, etc. Okay, now students, as you know, we are gradually going to initiate other courses of physics also, like fluid mechanics, statistical mechanics, quantum mechanics, etc. So in the presence of such courses like fluid mechanics, statistical mechanics, quantum mechanics, the course simply mechanics becomes slightly questionable. Okay, so we have renamed our previous course of mechanics as elementary mechanics. Okay, so this is our first problem in elementary mechanics, while it is our 76th module in mechanics, which has now been renamed as elementary mechanics. Okay, anyhow, this thing is not very important. Important thing is which we are going to start our problem. Problem number 1, statement. A runner hopes to complete the 10,000 meter run in less than 30 minutes. After running at constant speed for exactly 27 minutes, there are still 1100 minutes to go. The runner must then accelerate at 0.20 meter per second square for how many seconds in order to achieve the desired time. Okay, so dear students, here the situation is that total time duration is 30 minutes and this interval is split into two parts. The first part is of 27 minutes and the second part is of 3 minutes. Okay, we can calculate average speed for the whole interval of 30 minutes. Similarly, we can find out average speed for first partition, that is 27 minutes, and we can find out average speed for the second split, that is 3 minutes. If the average speed of first split is less than the average speed of the total time, that is 30 minutes, then runner needs to accelerate. If the average speed in the first interval exceeds the average speed of the total time period, that is 30 minutes, then there is no need for the runner to accelerate. Okay, anyhow, let us see what happens. Solution. Let us split the given data as under. 10,000 meter equal to 8,900 meter plus 1,100 meter. Okay, because it is given that still 1,100 meter to go. Okay, in last 3 minutes 1,100 minutes are yet to be covered. Okay, so we have split 10,000 meter into 8,900 meter plus 1,100 meter. Similarly, we have split time 30 minute into 27 minute and 3 minute plus 3 minute. Okay, that is to say, in 30 minutes 10,000 meter are to be covered, in 27 minutes 8,900 meters are to be covered, and in 3 meters and in 3 minutes 1,100 meters are to be covered. Let us calculate 3 average speeds as under. Okay, 10,000 meter divided by 30 minutes, that is 30 into 60 seconds, becomes equal to 5.55 meter per second entire run. Okay, that 8,900 meter divided by 27 minutes, that is 27 into 60 seconds, this becomes equal to 5.49 meter per second, first part. Then 1,100 meter divided by 3 minutes, that is 3 into 60 seconds, this alternatively becomes equal to 6.11 meter per second, that is second part. Okay, so dear students, we see that entire run, for entire run average speed is 5.55, while during first split average speed is 5.49, which is less than the average speed of the entire run. It means runner must accelerate, otherwise he cannot achieve the target. Okay, it is given that A is equal to 0.20 meter per second. Okay, because this is statement in which it is given the runner must then accelerate at 0.20 meter per second square. This is given. Okay, it is given that acceleration is equal to 0.20 meter per second square. Using the equation of motion, final velocity is equal to initial velocity plus acceleration into time. Okay, v is equal to v naught plus at. Dear students, here one thing needs to be noted carefully, that while entering from the first split into the second split, that is at the time duration of 27 minutes, the runner is entering from first division of time into second division of time, so his final speed will treat as initial speed in the next interval. Okay, v is equal to v naught plus at. V, that is final velocity, is equal to 6.11. 6.11 is the average speed of the second part. Okay, this has been treated as final velocity, final speed, while 5.49 has been treated as initial speed. Okay, 5.49 is the average speed of the first division, first split. Okay, so average speed of the first division will be treated as initial velocity, while average speed of the second part will be treated as final velocity. Okay, so what in the next step, what we have done, we have simply put the values. Okay, because we also know v naught and acceleration a, only time remains to be calculated. So this implies that 0.20 time t is equal to 0.62. From here we can find out t, which becomes equal to 3.1 second. Okay, this is the time for which the runner must accelerate at 0.20 meter per second square. Okay, we were required for how many seconds the runner must have to accelerate at this rate. So we have found that time interval which has become t equal to 3.1 second. Okay, now we come towards the reference book from which this problem has been chosen. Okay, reference: Physics for Scientists and Engineers with Modern Physics. Author is Douglas C. Giancoli. Publisher is Pearson. Its fourth edition 2009 has been followed. It's chapter number 2, describing motion kinematics in one dimension. This is the name of the chapter from where we have selected this problem, and this problem is enumerated as exercise number 2.46 of this chapter, and this is the end of our module. Okay.